When I spoke yesterday with Tatiana Stavnichi, President Caritas Ukraine, she said that in Mariupol they had their local unit of Caritas, and that unit before was very active. They had a lot of social projects, a lot of activities. During the war, they decided to evacuate few people, so they closed that activities because it was dangerous to continue. But at that place remained a few persons from the staff, bookkeepers, 2 persons, and also they reorganized the activity of the center as a bomb shelter. And it worked as a shelter for people. And that people were inside in that center, and also one of military machines just attacked that center, attacked directly to that center, and that people were killed by Russian soldiers. It's all information that I have at this moment, but for all of us, for all Caritas family, it's a big tragedy. And this attack was against human dignity. And we know that God is with us, that He supports us. But for us, it's also a sign that we have to be more careful, and that we have to be more closer to each other in this moment. And we are waiting also for the reaction of international community, because this attack shows to us that Russian part, they don't have rules of the war. They are totally against the peace, and they would like to destroy all of that goodness that people built during their life. We're still on the first line. We have our local units also in territories that are occupied, and we try to respond how we can do. Sometimes it's very difficult because you don't have cell phone connection with colleagues. You cannot distribute humanitarian aid for them. But for example, from one place, we have just 2 hours during the night when they have internet, and they can call, write a message telling that everything is good, how it's possible during the war, but they're still alive, they're still continuing their work. And for us, it's very important that small messages, because it is our value that our people will be safety, and we try to support them, and we try to also evacuate if it's necessary. One reason that I think that for all of us exists is that our people need help, and I know that God is with us, and it is also not just simply work, it's just respond for our vocation. Vocation that we have is to be the part of the church responding to the humanitarian, to the social issues, a lot of issue, but we also as that soldiers of merciful God still continuing this work. We have a lot of needs, and we still need the humanitarian support, as for example, food, hygienic things, also medicine. We have our hubs, logistic hubs in Poland, also in Slovakia. But also very important for us that small attention, that prayers, that words of support, because the war still going more than 1 month, and we know that we all are tired. And it is easy to say, I am tired, I have to relax, but we know that we have to work, and we don't know when it will be end. We started this Holy Week, and in my experience, all of that Holy Week is linked with Ukraine, with all of that pictures that what we can see. with terrible situation in Mariupol, with terrible genocide in Bucha, in other places, with that tragedy people. So it's holy cross of all Ukrainian society. This Holy Week, it will be support and also connection, these prayers, connection, this participation in holy masses during this time, offering them for Ukrainian, for resolving of this war. I think God will hear our prayers and really give to us that power to still alive, continuing our work, continuing that activities that we started, and also if war will end, we will have a lot of work to rebuild, not just buildings, but also rebuild our hearts.